Hi, it's me again. And yeah, this isn't a normal subject for me to cover. I normally do TV licenses stuff, BBC stuff, general telly stuff. But I am trying to get a bit more into the cost of living stuff as well, because it's hitting us all. And I've got a smart meter now, so I am noticing how much I'm spending. I was driving me mad in this new drafty cottage I'm living in, right? But someone sent me this letter and asked for advice, because they were a bit confused by it and they thought their electric might be getting cut off unless they had a smart meter. But there's one part in here that I want to talk about, which, I don't know, it just seems like a big con or a big PR stunt or something like that. Have a look at this first. So it's from OVO Energy, and it's updates on our green energy and extra support this winter. We're always working on ways to make energy better for you and our planet. That's why from October we're making some important changes. These changes do not impact the price you pay for energy or your supply from us. Green energy and tree planting. From the 1st of October, 100% renewable electricity will only be available to customers with a smart meter. Getting a free smart meter is the simplest way you can help create a greener energy system. So the person who sent me this read it and thought, hang on, are they going to cut my electric off if I don't get a smart meter? And that's what they asked. It doesn't say that at all. What they're saying is they're only going to supply you their 100% green renewable energy to your property if you have a smart meter, which one is pushing you into getting a smart meter, which many people don't want. And, you know, whatever reasons you have for not wanting a smart meter, they're your reasons and you're entitled to them. I probably wouldn't have one in this property unless I was made to have one. I'm renting. It's part of the deal. I have to have a smart meter. Ridiculous. And I don't like it. I keep looking at it all the time. I'm like, oh, I'm going to turn the heating down a bit. It's driving me mad. Right. But the bit about this which makes me laugh and just seems like a big con is if you have a smart meter and you sign up for this, there's a lot of eco-friendly people in the world, right? And they're thinking that because I'm signed up with OVO and I've got this 100% green renewable energy plan, the electric coming into my house is coming from solar or wind or something renewable and magical, and I'm helping to save the planet. It isn't. You can't control the electricity that comes into your property where it comes from. So you have your nuclear power plants, your coal power plants, your gas, whatever you have. You also have your wind and your wave, probably. Is there wave stuff in the UK now? And all your solar. And it feeds into the grid. And it gets all mixed and jumbled together depending on where you live, where the local energy station is, whatever it's pumping into the grid. And that grid comes into your house. You have no control over where that energy comes from. The only possible way you could have control over getting completely 100% green energy is if you bang solar on your roof or a big old turbine out in your garden. There is no way. So I'm not sure how they're allowed to sell their 100% green renewable energy. They may sell your amount of energy into the grid as renewable, but that doesn't mean that the energy you suck out of the grid into your property through your smart meter is green energy. It could be coming from nuclear, for all you know, or coal, something you may be very much against if you're into all this green stuff. I don't know how they're allowed to get away with it. It seems odd. It seems odd to me. It really does. I mean, it does just seem a plot to get you to have a smart meter, basically, doesn't it? To persuade you to get it. And I'm sure there's reasons why you don't want one. I get all of that. But there's loads of these things now about smart meter thing. I heard on the radio the other day, there's a government plan if you try and lower your energy output between 4 and 7, was it? If you can lower it, you can win back £100 a year. But you have to have a smart meter to do it. They're really pushing the smart meters. And whatever you think about that, you can let me know in the comments below, I guess. And as always, thanks for watching. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, because that way, hopefully, I'll see you in another video again soon. Ta-da.